Bethany Manctalo here. Welcome to our Millwall Fans Show with some new voices, but the same focus. Just everything Millwall. Enjoy!
Welcome to the 2025-26 season of Millwall. No One Likes Us Talkin's Our Millwall Fans Show. I'm your host, Ted Robinson. I'm excited to be here with the fantastic No One Likes Us team of, well, not so fantastic this one, but hello, George.
Hello, Ted.
Hello, Dave.
Evening, Ted.
And hello, Andy.
Hello, Ted.
Not everybody likes them, but they don't care.
Well, tonight we have a guest and there are plenty of Millwall matters to discuss. For now, let's pause for a moment to hear about our sponsor, G&M Motors.
Hi, this is Jess Tuffield from G&M Motors. Operating from a modern and purpose-built facility in Milton Road, Gravesend, G&M Motors offers a complete range of new Honda cars and services. As well as new Hondas, we have an extensive range of used cars, including ex-Motability cars from a variety of manufacturers. Specialising in new Honda cars, G&M Motors has been retailing quality new and used vehicles to the people of Kent and South East London for over 4 decades. We have been a Honda dealership since 1972 and are the country's longest serving supplier of this renowned mark. Conveniently sited just 2 miles from the A2, 10 miles from the M25 and Dartford Crossing, visitors to our showroom are assured a warm welcome from our experienced and friendly staff. Our facilities include an on-site workshop capable of providing full vehicle servicing and repairs, as well as an extensive parts department offering genuine Honda parts and accessories. The expertise of our skilled mechanics is not limited to just Hondas, but extends to most makes and models of motor vehicles. Whatever your motoring needs, visit us at G&M Motors today. The newly extended hours of our G&M headquarters means that you can contact us from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. on Saturdays. To contact us, call us today on 01474 365 026.
Thank you, Jess. Debbie Julian's here. Don't forget to call Jess on 01474 81 3562. G&M Motors have been dear friends with the Julians family for over 4 decades now. From my dad Lenny to me, Debbie, Lions together.
I'm your host, Ted Robinson, and with me I have No One Likes Us Talking team of Dave Hart, George Lampey and Andy Pettman. A big thank you to our sponsors, G&M Motors. Our first guest is a former Lion who played as a forward. He came through the Sheffield United Academy. That was something new to me. He joined us from non-league Halifax. His goals at the Shea earned him a move to Millwall in June 2014. He scored 77 goals in 238 appearances for Millwall before joining Stoke City in June 2019. After 2 seasons in Staffordshire, he went on to play for Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday, which I think he's a supporter of. We'll check. Before returning to Mansfield Town to end his career, let's warmly welcome the fantastic Lee Gregory.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Lee.
Hello, guys. Hi, Lee.
Evening, Lee.
Hello, good evening. You okay?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good.
Here we go, Lee. It's Ted here, mate. Was I right about Sheffield Wednesday?
I am a Sheffield United supporter growing up.
How are you?
Well,
that's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry. Everyone knows it's all right, honestly.
We'll come on to that a bit later. But it's wonderful to have you back on the show after you hung up your boots at Mansfield. We wish you all the best. But now that you no longer have to miss out on the festive season due to the impact of football on you and your family, Lee, what's your plans for Christmas this year?
I'm going to go to every social possible. I'm going to drink as much alcohol as I can possibly can, and I'm going to really enjoy it. That's what I'm going to do.
So you've got a few years to make up.
I've got a few years to make up. Yeah, to be honest, this is probably the first year I'm going to actually really enjoy it. I wouldn't say I always enjoy Christmas, but it's going to be the first year that I can just actually relax and not worry about when to drink, when to eat, what to drink. So, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Well, I'll tell you what happens, Lee. You finish up the size of me, so be careful with what you.
I don't know what. I've been running around that many times. I don't mind.
Well, before I let you off to the guys, I've got to ask you, because I've obviously made that mistake. What was it like playing for Sheffield Wednesday then, if you was a Sheffield United fan?
Do you know what? I absolutely loved it. I loved it. When you're in football, it's different because as soon as you put that shirt on, you're getting paid to do a job. As bad as it sounds, you're paid to do a job. And I loved it. I was at home. All right, I got a bit of stick from my friends more than anyone, to be honest. But I can handle that. But yeah, no, I loved it. Honestly, loved it.
Did you play Sheffield United when you was in?
No, unfortunately, we didn't know. No. It'd have been nice to be in the derby, yeah. It'd have been nice.
There you go. Well, I think Andy's got a question for you, Lee.
No problem.
Hi, Lee. Your debut for us was on the 9th of August 2014, when you came on as a sub when we hosted Leeds. That was your first taste of the Den. What was it like for you?
I was nervous as hell. I was nervous. Obviously I didn't know really what to expect, but it was a good experience. I had all the family down, and my mum and dad's brothers, sisters, everyone was there to watch. To be honest, I should have scored. I know I got the pen, but I should have scored. But I was nervous. I was very nervous.
Apologies for what I called you when you nearly scored, Lee.
Yeah, I can understand. Scored, it's fine. I called it myself anyway, so it's fine. We won anyway.
Also, I don't know if you know about this, but was there something going on with the Irish lads in the team that season? Because Fordy, Dunn and Williams amassed 25 yellow cards, and Williams had 2 reds as well that season.
Because the Irish is just aggressive little... That's what it is. They must just go to, like, anger school when they're when the kids... They're just angry little all the time. They just love a scrap, don't they? Let's be honest. The Irish just love a scrap. Any Irish on here? Any Irish on here?
Oh no, you're all right.
All right.
Hello,
my wife's an O'Reilly, but she heard that, so she might come and get you in a minute.
Hello, Lee. It's George.
Hi, George.
Have you on, mate? Yeah. We dropped into League One following your first season.
Yeah.
And Millwall released something like 30 players. I can't believe this. From May through to the following January. But one player rejoined us from Brentford, and he was, he's still playing today, I can't believe this, still playing for Talkin Wanderers in the National League, and that was Tony Craig.
Is he still playing? He was old when I was there.
It's what he says here. He is still playing today for Talkin Wanderers in the National League. And how do you remember Tony Craig? I mean, really?
What a guy. What a guy. Do you know what? One of the nicest guys you could meet in football. Horrible on the pitch. But he had that winning mentality. He just wanted to win. He didn't care what it took. He just wanted to win. And you need that in your team. But what a guy. TC, if you ever hear this, TC, hang your boots up, because you were old when I played with you. You've had enough. Come on.
Nothing like encouragement, Lee.
No, fair play. What a guy. He just loves the game, and obviously it shows that how much he loves it if he's still playing now. I wish I could still play it, to be fair.
And I mean, many Millwall players who have played alongside Tony have noticed he's the epitome of a player who, should be. His training, diet, drinking and habits and all of the model to uphold. What do you reckon of that? Is that true or is that nonsense?
Yeah, he's a professional, and let's be honest, you don't get to play. How old is TC now?
No.
How old is he?
I mean, he's about 82 now, isn't he? He's
got to be 82.
They're trying out mobility scooters in football. Yeah, that's what he's.
Do you know what? He might drive around in one of them scooters all week and then just play on a Saturday. That's it. No,
he's done well, hasn't he?
Yeah, such a good pro, such a good lad, and he was a great player to have in the dressing room.
Yeah, sure he was, mate. Yeah.
Hello, Lee. It's Dave Hart here. Tony Craig, you need to talk high-speed conversation with Tony. I don't know, he talks so fast. Even as I find it hard to understand him at times. Anyway, Many players say their time in Millwall is one of the most memorable moments of their careers. What was it for you that made your time with the Lions such a great experience?
Everything for me. Everything from the club, the fans, the dressing room, the staff. Like, it was just because before I went to Millwall, obviously I was telling people, "Oh, I'm going to play for Millwall," and as soon as you say Millwall, they're like, oof, don't know about that. But the moment you're in that door, you're literally part of a family, and it was the best time I've ever had in my career ever. And I always say it now. I wish I never left. But you always think the grass is always greener on the other side, don't you? So I shouldn't regret what I did, but I kind of do regret leaving Millwall at that time because I just loved it. I absolutely loved it, and it was everything about it. It was just even just speaking about it now just makes me so happy that I actually was down there and did what I did for Millwall and come out as one of the all right guys, not one of the ones that everyone hates.
That's despite what Ted said about you, Lee, isn't it? Hey, don't worry about that.
It was never meant, Lee. That's all you have to remember. Right? Things that were shared from that terracing was never meant. It was always. You know what? It was always. It's their way of encouraging players.
You know what? I got it. I actually got it from the get go. I got it, and I got loads of stick. Yeah, of course I did. But end of the day, you pay your money to come watch us, and you just want us to work as hard as we can as a minimum. And sometimes the games don't go your way, and you get stick, and sometimes they go your way, and you get all the credit. So you have to take it with both. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved it.
And that final game at Wembley at the end of the 16-17 season was just unforgettable. Your contribution in particular, and has that left a lasting impression on us to this day. I love sharing this story with you and everyone listening. We sneaked into the playoffs by just a point over Southend on the final day after that game down at Bristol Rovers. And we thanks to a goal from Sean Hutchinson. And then we were 6 points behind Bradford. I'm curious, what was the mood like with the team and the staff when we lost to Fleetwood away, and even more so when we were defeated 3-0 at home by Oxford before going to Bristol Rovers?
Let's be honest, we should have gone up the year before, to be honest. We should never have been in that situation in the first place. We should have gone up automatic the year before, but obviously we didn't, and it was... Do you know what? I can't really remember the Fleetwood. I remember the Bristol Rovers game. Remember everything about that game. And I remember, I think we was 2-0 up, I think, at one stage. And then Hutch turns up with a header from a corner last few minutes, and we snuck in. But it was one of them, when we got into the playoffs, we were just like, we're winning this. Nothing's going to stop us now. Whereas as before, the year before, we was kind of like, we should have gone up. So it was kind of like on a downer, if that makes sense. So we was going to the playoffs on basically just, we're going to win it. The confidence was sky high. So that was the difference between that year and the year before. I can't really remember the games before that, to be honest. So I can't really tell you. I think I just obviously just blanked it out.
Blanked it out, yeah. Yeah, and
I've always thought... Sorry, David. Go on, mate.
The Scunthorpe game, Lee, the 3-2 win for me was great. I mean, I can remember after the game walking through the car park and bumping into you and having a photo taken with you with a bottle of Budweiser in both hands. So it was absolutely great.
Yeah, that's just one of them away games that just lives with you forever. Like, it was just... what a game. And it was just obviously the support we got, it was amazing. So that makes it as well. And it's always nice getting to Wembley, let's be honest. Millwall always seem to be there, weren't they? Always seem to be at Wembley.
Yeah, we were, yeah.
It's our second home.
And it takes some doing to do it too, a season after because most people, if they fail one season, they go down, go to bits a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, kind of get a hangover, don't you?
And for 2 seasons, I thought it was good going to get there a second time.
Yeah, no, it was. It was.
I don't know how much to believe you now, Lee. At the start of this, you was telling us about this Christmas you're going to let yourself go because you ain't had a drink for 20-odd years, and there you are with 2 bottles of Budweiser
I never said I didn't have a drink. I just said I'm going to have a lot more to drink.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. You're going to have a few more, isn't it?
You were practising for Christmas all that time ago, weren't you, Lee?
Yeah.
What about the Bradford game, Lee? Do you remember much about that? Obviously, Wembley and all that goes with it.
Yeah.
Of course, you had a vital. I think if I remember rightly, I was just shouting to someone, "What the hell's Gregory doing out there? He ain't touched it." And then you got a slight glance on the ball to our mate, Mr. Morrison.
Yes.
And it was in the back of the net.
Yeah, honestly, this is why if you see me with the ball out there, I give it to Willow as quick as possible so I can get in the box out of the way. But no, do you know what? The final games they're never the best games, are they? It wasn't a great game. I think
it's a result, isn't it?
Exactly. That's it. It's the day out and it's the result, and that's all you want. And I think I was just so relieved that Morrow was there backstick just to tap it, to smash it home, that when he actually went in, I looked at the clock and it was so late on, I just thought, finally, like we've done it. We've done it. And what a day. What a day. I think, is Millwall's the only fans to run on the pitch at Wembley as well?
Millwall's the only fans to do quite a few things. That's one of them.
I think every time we turned up, Lee, we set a new record of some sort, but we better skip over that, I think.
Oh, dear, But when that ball came across, I was so pleased that you didn't edit properly, Lee, because you'd done exactly what was needed. I don't know if you meant to do it.
No, do you know what? I was so far out. There's nothing else I can do. I just thought, just flick it on and hope for the best. That in hindsight, that's it. Flick it on and hope for the best. And do you know what? Morrow's been flicking on all these balls for me over the years that we played together. That it was nice to flick on one for him because I'm cracking my head. So
it's weird though. Like you say that. I mean, obviously, man of football, I've watched in my time. It's funny how some partnerships just work because you just seem to know where one another is. Instinctively, it happens. I always thought you and Morrow had that sort of.
We did it. Like I said, it just clicked. Like we weren't the best friends off the pitch. It's not like we hung out all the time and stuff. Don't get me wrong, we weren't.
I don't think he's best friends with anyone, is he?
No, you're absolutely right. He's all right, Marty arse, isn't he?
He's invisible, so perhaps George might be his friend because he's invisible. Yeah,
no, he ain't. No, Morrow is a miserable git. Yeah, no.
He's all right. But no, he's just one of them on the pitch. He was very intelligent, and do you know what? He helped me out a lot with his time at Millwall, and I like playing with Morrow.
Well, it was funny because Morrow done the same as you, come from non-league football.
Yeah, he did.
And went on to have a brilliant career. How was it? Because you played with Jamie Vardy at Halifax, didn't you?
Yeah. Vardy was just phenomenal. Like he wouldn't do anything for 85 minutes. And then he'd just get the ball and score 3 in 3 minutes. And you'd be like, oh, there he is. He was just that. He just had something special. He was just different.
Yeah. Well, here's your chance to redeem yourself with Steve. Who was the best partner that you played with?
Oh, Morrow. 100%.
He must be listening, Lee.
He must be.
I hope so.
I'm waiting for the phone. He's going to text me tomorrow. saying you lying bastard.
Oh, brilliant. Well, listen, Lee, it's been brilliant listening to you. I know you're a qualified electrician as well, so we do our research on this program.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Have you returned to that trade, or are you doing something different now?
Do you know what? So, funny you should say this, because so I source houses now for players to help build their portfolios. And then I bought houses as well in my career just to get a steady income coming when I finish. And one of the tenants has moved out and the house is an absolute mess. So I had the builders just basically rip it to shreds and start again. And I've just been doing it myself, to be honest, just having a laugh with it. And going on that, I turned the water on yesterday and it leaked everywhere. So, yeah. it weren't great, so now I'm going to have to pay a plumber to come in.
I'm glad you finished on that, Lee, because I've just moved myself and I was going to ask you if you can come down and sort me out, but don't worry, I'll stay up north.
You've got swim shorts, you'll be all right. So
you just lost that job, Lee.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but no, I just.
Anyway,
I like to just. I've just been keeping busy, to be honest. Obviously, I just recently retired. I got a bit bored for a little bit, so I thought I'll just do a bit myself, and quite enjoyed it actually.
In all seriousness, Lee, I always think to myself, football's such a full-on thing. I know us fans think, you only go out and run on a pitch, but you're in, day out, and away to champions.
Yeah,
it's 2 days training and a match sort of thing. And then all of a sudden, if you've retired, that's a lot that just disappears because you've got weekends as well.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was literally, remember when I retired, it was like retired on a Friday. Saturday, Sunday was okay because obviously you got the family, and then I took the kids to school on the Monday, and I come home and my wife went working, and I just went, sat on the sofa and went, well, now what? And she just went, you can't sit here, get out of the house. I was like, right, yeah, well,
yeah.
All right. So I think I just went to the gym for about 4 hours that day, but yeah, it's nuts. I've been a bit bored, but I'm starting to find my way a little bit now, so I'm doing all right.
Is that the name of your local pub, the gym?
Yeah. That's what I said to the missus. I'm going to the gym. Why have you not got no? Why have you not got the gym gear on? That's what she said.
She's saying to her girl mate, "See, my husband's the only one that goes out to the gym and comes back getting bigger and bigger."
Yeah, that's true.
Oh dear, that's true. Right. Well, before you leave us, Lee, we run a thing every week called it's Ted's Prediction League, which is my prediction league, and we have 3 matches that we want your predictions for this coming week. We start off with our beloved Lions, and we're at home to side absolutely funked Cholton last week, Southampton. How'd you see that going, Lee?
They've just got a new manager, haven't they? I'm not. I don't know, because I backed Millwall at the weekend, and they didn't come up any good, did they?
It was your fault.
Oh yeah, I thought it was my fault. God, can't blame me for that now. I don't play for him anymore.
It don't matter, does it? We carry on doing it.
Yeah, true. Is it at home? Yeah, is it at home?
We're home to Southampton, mate. Right, yeah.
So coming to the Den's always tricky. I'm gonna go with a horrible 1-0 win, Millwall.
We're settled for that, I think, mate. With the injuries we got, we're settled for that.
Yeah.
The other game, or next game I've picked, Lee, is Leicester at home to Sheffield United. And obviously they, your side, I knew that.
Do you know what I think? I think Sheffield now will, after their derby win on Sunday, I think they'll be very confident now. And I think they're going to be one of the teams that's going to go on like a 10 to 12, 13 games unbeaten run. They've got that in them. They've got the players. They've got their injuries back, so I reckon they're going to win.
You're beginning to sound like us Millwall fans now, Lee, when you talk about your own team. That's what we think we're going to go on a 30-game run.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm going to...
I do agree with you, by the way. Sheffield United, far too many good players to be where they are.
Yeah, and I think it was a confidence thing, and I think just from Sunday now, that's just going to give them the kick up the arse that they needed or wanted, I suppose. But I'm going to say a 2-1 win, Sheffield United.
2-1 win to Sheffield United. And the last game, Lee, is that either of these sides can do anything. It's Wrexham at home to Blackburn.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to go Wrexham just because one of my mates is there. A couple of my mates are there, actually. And I don't know anyone at Blackburn, so I'm going to go Wrexham. And I'm going to say they like to score a goal or two. So I'm going to say, and Blackburn, God, they can win 4-0 or they can get battered 4-0. I'm going to say 2-0.
Oh.
2-0 Wrexham.
2-0 Wrexham.
Yeah.
Okay then, mate. Well, thanks, Lee, so much for them predictions. There's a chance you might win a prize, Lee. It might be useful to you. It's a plumbing course.
Oh, yeah.
So you might have to with your houses.
I need that. I hope it is. I hope I do win.
We really appreciate you joining us, Lee.
No,
we really do.
It's been a pleasure. Anytime.
And we wish you all the best for whatever you do in the future, and I'm sure hopefully you'll come back again at another time.
I will do anytime. Just give us a shout.
Right. Cheers, Lee.
All right.
Yeah, thanks, Lee.
Cheers.
You can change into your old clothes now, Lee.
I know. I'm going to take my suit off now. Cheers, guys.
Next time we might be on video, so be careful.
I'll hang it back
Cheers,
up.
Lee.
I'll hang it back up for next time.
Okay.
See you later. Ta-ra. Bye.
Right. We'll take a break there and hear from Harvey Brown.
Hi, Harvey Brown here. I am proud of the Lions Food Hub, which is jointly owned by Kelly and Ellen Webster, and they have been supporting families within our community on Millwall match days. If you would like to donate to them, they have a match day donation hub by the SE16 bar at Coldblow Lane, end of the ground, where they accept any food or money and toiletry donations. If you can help, any donations will be received with thanks.
I'm your host, Ted Robinson, and with me I have the No One Likes Us talking team of Dave Hart, Andy Pettman and George Lampey. Many know Ellis Barr had an operation to improve mobility. Since mid-September, she's been recovering well. All of us and many listeners are cheering her on and sending best wishes. Here's Ellis.
Hello, Ellis here, and I'm glad to be back talking about Millwall. I know many have watched my videos. Thanks for your support along the way. It is now time to hear what all the Millwall teams are up to. Come on, Millwall!
Thanks as always, Ellis. And Paul Loding brings us the Millwall Romans and Pride's update.
Hi, it's Paul Loding at the Millwall Romans with a quick update for the week. Well, a cracking result for the Pride team, who hosted Newcastle Panthers on Sunday down at St Paul's. Newcastle coming down for the weekend, so this is the GFSN Shield League that we've entered this year, playing teams across the UK. It was a really good result from them. They ended up beating Newcastle 9-0. Nice clean sheet for them and cracking result. The Romans team travelled down to South East London to play Charlton Valiants. Charlton have got two teams in the league this year, in the top league, due to Valiants getting promoted last year. They completely cleaned out that league last year, and now they stand in the top division with their other team. And the game started off quite well. Romans, I'd say, dominated for the first 15 minutes. Scored within the first 5 minutes, and we thought it was going to be our afternoon. However, they did set up quite well at the back, sort of playing a low block, which was difficult and frustrated us. We still went into half-time 1-0. Second half, and Charlton made a couple of substitutions, playing a couple of quick strikers up front. Romans just didn't seem to settle at all. Our passing was wayward. We did create a couple of chances, but nothing clear-cut at all. Our main chances came from set pieces. And unfortunately, within about 15-20 minutes of the second half, Charlton did score to bring the score back to 1-1. As much as we kept pushing, it wasn't going to be our afternoon. Bit of a disappointing afternoon and a bit of a disappointing performance from the Romans. But the positives are we do take a point away from them. So on to this week, where Romans are hosting the Stokey team over in East London. They're coming down to us to play at St Paul's. That will be a 4:15 kickoff this Sunday.
And predictions this week, I think, I've got to go for Millwall. So Millwall 2-1 against Southampton. Leicester, Sheffield United. I think Leicester, I'm going to go Leicester 3-1. Go big on that one. And then Wrexham, Blackburn, I think there's going to be a 1-1 draw.
The Lionesses were away to Barking last Sunday. MCT's Kai Bennett shares the story for Maritime Radio.
Millwall Lionesses were defeated 6-1 by Barking FC on Sunday afternoon. Without a goalkeeper, two outfield players stepped up and between the sticks for 45 minutes each and gave a valiant effort. Kenita Throp scored the Lionesses' goal, and Ted Jones's side will now look ahead to Sport London Benfica on Sunday as they look to go again stronger and together.
A tough result there after making significant improvement. Learn from that, our Lionesses, and we go again. When Saturday arrived, we faced Portsmouth at Fratton Park, and unfortunately didn't quite go our way. How did you see it, Andy?
Wasn't one of the best, was it? We've been thrashed a few times this season now. It's just painful to watch. I don't really know what was going on with the formation at all. I know it's hard to put out a team with the amount of injuries we've got, but we could have been a little bit more coherent.
Yeah, I mean, what I would say though, George, is there's a couple of cracking goals in there that they scored.
Yeah, I think we've had some good goals scored against us recently. And the thing that worries me, and I'll be honest with this, and I know we're high up in the division, so it seems a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think our forward play, or the balls that we're giving our forwards, is really been off this season. I mean, we're playing with one man up front. I'm not sure that does whoever is playing up front on their own is doing them any favours whatsoever, where last year we were playing with two forwards. He's changed it a bit. And I think, the last third of the field, we're just not doing very well. And I see that as a bit of a weak spot as far as our...
I had a guy next to me, George, on Saturday standing. I made him right. We seem to be very reluctant to put the ball into the box, which is pretty frustrating for the likes of Ivanovic.
Yeah. I keep
Ivanovic.
No. And I think
screaming at him saying he's doing nothing if you ain't getting the ball, And
that last third of the field is where we're really, I think we have struggled all season. I know we're doing well in the league, in eyes, but I think that forward play of ours, that final third, we're really doing quite poorly, actually. Yeah.
Well, the only good thing about it, Dave, was that when we went down to 10 men, at least we showed a bit of fight. I mean, I know Andy said we got thrashed, and they was a better side on the day, Portsmouth, no doubt about that. But we did show a bit of spirit there and to come back to 2-1.
Yeah, we did pick it up a bit, but as we all said, the defeats we have had this season have been born by more than 2 goals, and that's the thing that I don't like to see. But this business about playing one up front. I know people say 4-4-2 is old school. Well, for me, I think you need 2 players up front. Because, someone needs to be knocking that ball down to Ivanovic to latch onto. He can't bring the ball down as admittedly he got the goals Saturday, but that's just the way it is. Our injuries don't help. Who are you going to play up front with in that 4-4-2? If you do play it, it was nice to see that Sturge was only a concussion, so hopefully he'll be all right for the weekend.
I don't think he will, though, because he has to have 10 days off, don't he?
He has to have a week off, doesn't he? Yeah, but listen, I think we lost to a better side on the day, but then we moved on to entertain Sheffield Wednesday in midweek. And against Wednesday, we got back to winning ways. When this Saturday comes, we face Southampton at the Den. The Saints tonked our Royal Borough team 5-1 at the Valley. They won again at St Mary's midweek as they hosted an improving Leicester. On the road, that win at Charlton was impressive and showed that Eckert, their newish manager, had got them back on track. Another win midweek for Southampton shows they are on a run. The likes of McNamara and Doherty returned at Pompey and showed some form, but the loss of Sacco and Sturge to injury and Bryan to a red card. For Bryan, it is a 3-match ban. Will Aziz return on Saturday and help us back to winning ways? Despite our current form, the bookies have us at 7-4 to win, a draw at 2-1, and the Saints win 9-4. Tight odds, tight game. What do you reckon? I'll start with you, Dave. I mean, Southampton are always going to be a difficult side. I'm a bit surprised that they sort of had a bad start to the season. But what do you reckon, Dave?
Yeah, Southampton are always a hard team to play against. They're a tough working team. They control games. They like to keep the ball, pass the ball, which they do quite well. And we're decimated with numbers with our team, so it's going to be a bits and pieces sort of team that we put out. We'll just have to see who we've got fit to face them at the weekend.
Yeah, and I sort of agree with that. And they got that little piece of, I nearly swore, but I won't, Andy. Armstrong up front for them, who always seems to score against us.
Yeah.
What do you reckon about Southampton as a whole? It must be with a temporary manager, and it's always difficult, but they seem to have had a bit of a spurt from that manager. I mean, my mate was a Charlton fan, said to me they were the best team he's seen down there this season. What do you reckon, Andy?
I think they've got to start picking up, haven't they, Southampton? Their form's improving, but, they have got some quality players. So, hopefully we can scrape our way past them.
I think we'd all take a scrappy 1-0 win on Saturday, don't you? But, George, that's a surprise to me. The three sides that came down in Leicester, Southampton and Ipswich have all seemed to have struggled to a certain extent. But then the league's so tight that they only have to go on a run of a few games and they could be back in with it. Obviously, Southampton included in that.
I think they will, Ted. I think it's a little bit like Sheffield United, as Lee was talking earlier. I think you'll find that these teams. I mean, Leicester the other day, I thought looked. I know we had a good afternoon, but I thought they looked a really good team. And I think Southampton. These teams sometimes just build up ahead of steam. They don't start off great, and they've all come down the league and they're all not doing so well. I think Ipswich are the same. I think they will all, as the season moves along, they will all move up the league because of their parachute payments and the players that it don't always work out, but the players that they can buy are much better than most of the other championship clubs. And I think a lot of the time cream comes to the top, and that's why these teams end up at the top of the league. It's not rocket science,
No, I think part of it, George, is when they come down, sometimes some of them, as you say, they've always got the quality there. We was talking to Lee earlier about Sheffield United. I can't believe it, with the quality of players they've got. They're in a position that they're in at this moment in the season. I certainly don't think they're going to be there. Like you say, the cream rises at the top. And these three sides that we're talking about, I think, will slowly but surely come into form. Sometimes the players, it takes them a while to get going. But listen, I think all we can hope for is a proper Millwall performance against Southampton, regardless of what position they are in the league and we are. You can't take them lightly. Just think about what they've done to Charlton last week. Let's make sure they don't do it to us. But yeah, interesting thoughts there. But my prediction for the game is, hold on, I forgot. What did I predict?
2-1.
I did, didn't I, Dave? You're right.
What?
Yes. My prediction for the game is 2-1 to Millwall. So let's go round with that game. What do you reckon, Dave?
Well, I think it's going to be, as Lee said, a squeaky 1-0.
A squeaky 1-0. Yeah, we'll settle for that. Andy?
Yeah, I'm going to go the same there. Hopefully off Jake Cooper's head or something would be nice.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. George?
Right, this is going to surprise you.
Nothing surprises you, George.
This is why I'm bottom of the league when it comes to the prediction league. I think this is going to be a really good game, and I think Millwall are going to win this 3-2.
No wonder you are bottom. That's well answered. Oh, dear me. Right. We got our two other games that we got to give predictions to, which is Leicester Sheffield United first. I have gone with a... did I want to change my mind? No, I've actually, I couldn't separate these two because of Sheffield United, so I'm going with Leicester 1, Sheffield United 1. Let's go with you, George.
See, this is exactly what I was saying about Leicester just a moment ago. I think Leicester are going to go right up this league, and I think in this case they're going to win 2-1.
2-1 to Leicester. Dave?
I'm going to go with a Leicester 2-0.
Leicester 2-0. And Andy?
I'm going to go for a Leicester 1-0.
A Leicester 1-0. And the last one that I chose, as I was saying to Lee, was Wrexham versus Blackburn, and I think he was right. You just never know with either of these sides what they're going to do. Blackburn really surprised me last weekend by beating Preston, but with Wrexham at home, I went for a 2-0 Wrexham win. What do you reckon? Let's go with Dave.
Well, I'll go 2-1 Wrexham.
2-1 Wrexham. George?
I'll go with my old mate Dave. I think Wrexham are, a pretty good team, actually. I was reasonably impressed with them. Yeah, 2-1. 2-1.
And you, Andy?
Also going for a home win, but I'm going to go for a 2-0 to Wrexham.
We all know what's going to happen there. Blackburn's going to win because we've all put Wrexham down to win. But never mind. We also had predictions from my old mate Nick Wyve out in Sicily there from the Facebook Millwall Sicily site. So let's hear what Nick's predictions are.
Hello everyone, these are my predictions. Millwall 1, Southampton 2. Leicester 1, Sheffield United 2. And Wrexham 2, Blackburn 0. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks to Dave Hart for collating the results and producing the table. Right, let's now hear from Bethany Magdalo.
The Millwall Community Trust is located at the Lion Centre, Ballina Road, London SE16. Each year it delivers a wide range of football and sports development programmes to thousands of young people, from toddler soccer to professional pathway, across different ages, genders and abilities. Check out the Millwall Community Trust website.
I'm your host, Ted Robinson, and with me I have the No One Likes Us Talking team of Dave Hart, Andy Pettman and George Lampey. Millwall Community Trust is encouraging supporters and local residents to donate a coat this Christmas for Crisis UK. As temperatures drop this winter, life becomes more challenging for those sleeping rough and for individuals living below the poverty line, who are often forced to choose between heating and eating. That's not very easy to say for a Cockney lad, I tell you. That's where a coat donation can make a difference. Please drop off your coat at the Millwall Community Trust Lion Centre if you wish to donate, and they will send it on to Crisis UK. Right, we are all looking forward to the next game, but in the meantime, here are a few matters of interest for Millwall fans and those interested in football.
Looking for a fun last-minute Christmas party night at the Den? On Thursday, the 18th of December, you can enjoy a more elegant, festive evening with a delicious three-course dinner and a lively live band. The ticket price is £55 per person, including VAT. This includes a welcoming drink, a sit-down three-course dinner, an exciting night of music with a live band followed by a DJ. To join us, just call 0207 232 1222 or email us at theden@sodexo, SODEXO.com. And for the little ones, I hear you ask, mark your calendars for Millwall Football Club's 2025 Christmas party on Sunday, the 14th of December. It's a special event just for our 25-26 Junior Lion season ticket holders and members. The party will be held in the number 11 lounge at the Den from 11:30am to 2:30pm. Junior Lions will receive a gift, meet some of the first team players and enjoy plenty of fun activities. Food is included in the ticket price, and there will be music along with a raffle and silent auction hosted by the Junior Lions Committee, offering some fantastic prizes. Parking is available on a first-come, first-served basis. Tickets are just £10 per person, children and adults alike. Don't wait, buy your tickets now through Millwall e-ticketing before they sell out. And I've got mine for this one already. And the last couple of years, Santa has looked suspiciously like Sean Hutchinson. So I wonder who Santa may look like this year.
Well, I tell you what, Andy, if it's Jake Cooper, you'll know.
And how do you do a silent auction?
Go along and find out, George.
You're a bit old for that, I think. And I'm all right. Okay.
Do they put the things out on a bit of paper and you have to write down, I think, for a silent auction?
Oh, right.
You put your bid in an envelope and they open the envelopes.
Ah, right. Sorry. Yeah. That sounds so easy. It was beyond me. Sorry.
And I say, George, if Santa looks like he's on stilts, it's Jake Cooper.
Yeah, it'd be 6'7" to give it away. Yeah. There won't be a show next Friday as we gear up to our monthly news and views shows on Saturday, December the 6th from 8 to 9 o'clock. Be sure to tune in at 96.5 FM or visit the Maritime Radio website to listen live. Eamon Barclay will host the show with the incredible Stan Godwin and some other reprobate who will join the panel, along with maybe a guest or two. Also, don't forget about Santa's Dash on Saturday, December the 11th, just before the whole game. You can grab tickets on the Eventbrite, search for Millwall Community Trust Santa Dash. We'd love to see you there, along with Stan Godwin, Debbie Julians, Ted Robinson. Are you taking part, Ted?
It depends. I mean, I'm a Millwall fan. I'm like a player. I could be injured.
And maybe a few more of our team will also join. We'll try and get Andy to have a go. He's only young. Have a go. So, everybody, look forward to that. Take part. And good night, everybody.
This Christmas, Millwall Community Trust is launching the Giving Tree at the Lion Centre. Many families face financial hardship, especially during the holiday season. A donated present can make the difference between a child feeling left out and one feeling valued, included and excited. The Giving Tree is located at the Lion Centre reception. It allows supporters and community members to drop off children's presents for those who need them the most. We are seeking boys and girls Christmas presents, which will be donated to the children's organisations across the area. Please drop off your gifts at the Millwall Community Trust Lion Centre if you wish to donate. Moving on to the Millwall Lionesses at St Paul's Sports Ground, Rotherhithe, with a 1:30pm kick-off on Sunday. If you can join us, our Lionesses will greatly appreciate your support. Both teams are eager to progress in the league, and with a passionate crowd, the Lionesses game will be played with pride, passion and determination. Come along, sing a song and cheer our Lionesses on.
Tune in to the No One Likes Us Talking team as they deliver reports from our games, home and away, for the Lions, Lionesses, Romans and Pride. You'll also get updates on Millwall community topics through Maritime Radio, broadcast at 96.5 FM, or on their website. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, Spreaker, and all major podcast platforms. Thank you very much for the pleasure of your company, Andy.
Thanks, Ted.
Thank you also very much for the wonderful Dave Hart.
Thanks, Ted.
And, yeah, George.
Yeah. Cheers, Ted.
A massive big thank you to all of you for tuning in. Tonight we play out with the reggae version of Let 'Em Come, created by our very own talented team member Andy. It's absolutely wonderful. Finally, let's not forget to keep it safe on the streets out there. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.